Hello again and welcome to Ndudu Fafa. Hello family, thank you again for tuning in for another episode with Fafa. Today's recipe is going to center on dawa dawa. Now dawa dawa is made out of fermented locust beans and is one of Africa's ancient seasoning. Yes, I have added my spices and herbs and that just makes it ready to be used. It's rich in calcium and definitely it's a good way to fortify your rice, i.e. add more nutrient content to your rice dishes. Of course, you can also use it for your soup, your stews, but anyway, for this recipe, I'm going to be adding some olive oil to my pan because I love that herbaceous flavor of the olive oil, and that would pair really well with the dawa dawa, which has that miso taste to it. Now to add some sweetness, I'm adding some banana shallots, but you can use any onion of your choosing. And on a medium heat, I'm going to be frying this for 2 minutes. Now, if this is your first time, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. And to my notification gang, how you all doing? Miss you so. Anyway, so now that the onions are fried for 2 minutes, I'm now going to be adding my DawaDawa Blend, which has, if you smell it, it does have a deeper, dark chocolate, coffee-like, flavor as an aftertaste. So it's absolutely incredible. And so I've added that and I'm just going to fry it just for about a minute, just to allow the oils to come through. Now for that kick, but also flavor packed kick, I'm using my Rose Harissa, which has a chili base to it, adding a little bit of salt to taste. And here, which is my base, is ready. For this recipe, I'll be using Jasmine Rice because that delicate perfumery flavor pairs really well with this dish. So you've got that miso flavor from the dawa dawa. You've got the sweetness also coming from the onions, the herbaceous flavor from the olive oil. And that's why it's important to cook this at that medium to low heat because you don't want to lose those flavors. Yes, we have to maintain those flavors all the way through. And here I've washed my rice till the water did run clear. And yes, I've added that and I'm mixing everything together until it's well combined. We're also frying the rice to ensure that it absorbs all the flavor of the dawa dawa. The next thing is I'm adding my coconut cream to this. So the coconut cream is also going to add its sweetness to this dish. So you've got that miso flavor, the herbaceous flavor. You've got that little kick coming from the Rose Harissa as well. And now we added that sweetness, of course, of the coconut cream. And of course, we have that sweetness of the onions. So flavor is packed in here. So here I'm going to allow it to fry for another 2 minutes. And it is at this point that I'm going to rinse that bowl, which has the coconut cream in, and add the water to it. This is almost done. At this point, you can check it for salt. Yeah, so you can add salt to your own personal preference or to your own taste, may I say. But the salt content here is good enough for me. Now, before I allow this to cook at its own steam, I'll just add a bay leaf or two. I love that. Also, you can add some chilies to it, fresh chilies. Try the petit bell chilies, which is the bakbushito, the kaswa pepper, that works equally well. Now, then lower your heat to its lowest setting and just allow the rice to cook for 25 minutes and then you end up with this beauty. Now do not worry, I'll leave all the list of ingredients and measurements in the description box below. And if you'd like to grab some Dawa Dawa Spice Blend and the Rose Harissa, it's already available on buyndudu.com, and currently we only deliver to UK addresses. So yes, after 25 minutes you end up with this beautiful fluffy dawa dawa sweet rice. So yes, if you're looking for vegetarian feast, then this works perfectly well for you, especially now for the festivities that we're going to be having at Christmas. Yes, absolutely. And here we have a pièce de résistance, that if this is something you do like, please do not forget to click the subscribe button. Now, to make this dish, it's best to serve it with some fried plantain, because the sweetness of that fried plantain pairs really well with the rice. And I also served it with some asparagus and onion salad, which was just incredible. You can grab any leafy greens as well that you prefer and serve it with it. As I mentioned, you can find all my spice blends and seasonings on buyndudu.com and find traditional African recipes on my blog, indudubyfafa.blogspot.com. And if you do love what you see, please don't forget to click the like button, leave a comment or two, share with your family and friends, spread the word, absolutely. And yes, Noel, thank you very much for my theme song. And on to my next recipe with you, kings and queens. Take care of you. Be nice, be beautiful, be gorgeous, and guess what? I love you for you. Thank you very much for gracing me with your presence today. Toodles.